I've got a bigger story than all of them here. They get bigger all the time. Here's a man that was 15 years old. He was told he had some kind of a learning disability, felt a little insecure in his life, and he started using drugs for years. He came into my office a year ago, and he'll tell you himself, he hasn't been using drugs ever since he started in my program. What can you say about this program?
It helped me a whole lot. I was hooked on meth. And
crystal meth?
Yeah, and I was doing a lot of it. And I came into your program a year ago, and I've been clean ever since.
How many years were you doing drugs now?
Ever since I was about 13.
About 13. Yeah. Can I ask your age now?
I'm 49.
49, so that's a few years here.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's give him a big hand, man. Crystal meth is the worst drug out there, and it's like the devil himself. It takes over our bodies, takes over our minds. We're losing our children to drugs, folks. Yeah. They're bigger than any story you've ever heard. And these are all real local people, folks. You cannot last 30 years in the same office unless you're doing something right. The story I have to tell you now, I had a medical doctor fresh out of school, just starting off, that used to come in and do physicals for me. And he went on to do his own thing, and believe it or not, Life magazine in 1996 wrote a feature story, The Healing Revolution, where more docs were using new techniques to cure from everything to the common cold to heart disease, and I'm on it today. I really am, because I have with me one of the most famous medical doctors in the world, Dr. Sam Benjamin. Let's give him a big hand.
Hi, Sam. How are you?
And I got a photograph of you in my office 20 years ago.
I thought long and hard before I came here about why I would be supportive of Sam, and I'll tell you why. I know him for, 20-something years.
Right.
I'm supportive of unconventional therapies that do no harm. Sam doesn't do any harm. His treatments are not with medications like antidepressants that cause problems. That's a great concern of mine. Sam does not necessarily need to use anti-inflammatory drugs for people who are having pain. So the first thing is he does no harm. The second thing is he's effective. The third thing is that, oftentimes some of my fellow physicians would say, well, wait a minute, those techniques are not based on evidence. Well, neither is most of standard medical care. I think that when people get results, and when they get them with very few or no side effects, is the case, the kind of things that you're doing, then I think it's worth exploring. So I want to support it for that reason. I also want to support Sam because we've been friends a long time. And in that period of time, he's always been not only a friend, but he's always stood by my patients. He's always been helpful in any way that he can. He's always been sincere, and, well, that's why I'm here. So it is a delight to be with you.
Hey, thanks so much for
Thank you very much.
Today.
And by the way, for folks who are watching, if they want to check my website, which I don't know if it'll show up on the screen, but it's sdbenjaminmd.com. That's sdbenjamin, benjamin, md.com.
Thank you so much.
Thank you again.